Okay, today we're going to start to wrap our head around some of the properties of MIDI and how it works by analyzing it and making a little Max for Live device that kind of exposes some of its inner workings. So to do that, let's start by putting just any type of instrument on to a MIDI track, and let's create a single note in a MIDI clip and play it. Cool, so that's MIDI at work. Now, what is it doing? To start, let's go to our Max for Live devices and get a MIDI effect and put it on that same track. See, it goes before the instrument, and let's edit this patch. So we can play that clip again and notice that everything's still working. And you can see MIDI's going into this device and out again. And that's because of these two objects here at the top. The MIDI comes in from live and it gets passed through this patch cable and then just out again, unchanged. So just to have a look at what's going on here, let's create a new object by pressing N, and we're going to type in midiparse with a P. There it is. We'll take a look at the help file. So right click on the object, open the help. And here, let's just kind of see what's going on here. So when you send it a MIDI note, the first inlet or first outlet unpacks the data for the note on and off message. And let's, if we unlock this, we can select all, copy everything, close it, delete this one, and paste this one in here. Don't need this intro, but you can see, almost see it says separates raw MIDI bytes into standard messages in Max. So we get rid of that, get rid of this, and then plug the MIDI from our live set into it, and let's see what comes out here. So if we hover over this outlet, you can see it says note on and off messages as a list. So pressing play, you can see we've got MIDI note 60 and the velocity going from 100 to 0. And when the velocity is at 0, it effectively turns the note off. So 60 is at 100 and then a 60 is at 0. If we change these notes here to a different note, just to make it a bit clearer, I'll shorten that second note. So you can see we have C, which is note 60, goes to 100 and then 0. And then G, which is note 67, goes to 100 and then 0, and the velocity effectively turning each of those notes on and off. So that is the midiparse object, which allows us to kind of have a look at some of the, unpack some of the MIDI messages here. If we select these text boxes that we can't see at the moment because we've copied it from a different background, click Inspector, change the text color. Let's just make it super clear, like white or something. Then you can see what these other ones would show us. So another type other than note on and off messages, which comprise of the MIDI note, number, and the velocity, we have poly pressure, which we're not using at the moment, control changes, which we will have talked about, program changes, aftertouch, pitch bend, and then the MIDI channel. So you can see it takes that one stream of MIDI information and unpacks it into its composite parts.